Hello and welcome to the Valley Preview. I'm your host, Alistair Dwyer. Well, spring has sprung and the Valley is lucky enough to kick it all off this Saturday for the Group 2 Dato Tan Chin Nam Stakes. A very important race day this one, the Cox Plate Qualifier race day. Of course, you win the Dato, you're straight into the William Hill Cox Plate for 2016. Plenty of racing action, including the Group 2 McEwen Stakes as well. Off track, we've got the Royal Melbourne Show here, so wood chopping, wood carving, an animal nursery and plenty more. And the great news is, with no AFL in town this weekend, we're offering free general admission entry for those with an AFL membership, a club membership or an MCC membership. So just show your card upon entry. Let's catch up with the Valley's track manager, Marty Sinan, with the all-important track update. Marty?
Thanks, Alistair. Good to be back. I've had a bit of a break and Tony's filled in for me and done a great job while I've been away, but really looking forward to this Saturday's meeting. The track performed really well for our meeting on the 20th, and we're racing the true for that meeting, and we've just moved the rail out to 3 metres for this Saturday. Track, again, currently a good 4.54 the pentrometer, with a going stick reading a 9.3. And that's something that punters will soon see in the next couple of months. Industry's going to transfer over to the going stick, which just doesn't give the penetrant, it gives the penetrant and the shear. So it's a new tool. We've been trialling here for about 18 months at the Valley, and I'm very happy with the results we're receiving. So hopefully we'll be able to give the punters more information so they can back more winners here at the Valley. There was some rain forecast for this week, but fortunately we've missed it. Or unfortunately we've missed it. We would have liked a little bit of rain, but plenty of moisture still in the track. It hasn't completely dried out from the winter, and I expect it to race really well and even. Forecast for Saturday is 15 degrees, southwesterly wind, so I think that will probably favour horses that lead early in the early races, and then sweepers will come into it as the day progresses. But really looking forward to a great day's racing.
It was a busy morning at the Valley on Tuesday morning with our track gallops. We had over 25 horses going around from 7 different trainers. Ben caught up with some of the key players for this Saturday's meeting.
Inspired Estelle, most recognised for being the half-sister to Lankan Rupee. How did it work this morning?
Well, hopefully she can carve her own career out. Look, she's a lovely filly and she's going well. I think that 1400 will be better for her and a mile will be good for her. And I'd say the same about Oregon's Day. Oregon's Day won the 1200 metre listed race last prep and is a nice filly, but she's got a bit to learn and she'll be better 1400 metre mile also.
Well, a fantastic day of racing awaits us on Saturday, and the boys are keen to dissect the fields. Looking forward to redeeming themselves after last week's effort. Let's cross to Ben and Jesse now.
Yeah, thanks, Al. Just for your information, however, I did run second on Saturday.
Albeit $1.04, wasn't it?
But yeah, I think that's a bit rich coming from you, and I'm just looking outside, and I still believe yours is running around out there.
Yeah, poor old Nevis, but it wasn't all bad the last time we spoke. We did find a couple.
No, we did. Headley and Sweet Cherry, they both got the money for our punters.
Both in again, aren't they, on Saturday?
They are. So we'll start with race 5 of the McEwen Stakes with Headley, track specialist.
Yeah, a bit of a different ball game this time with the wide barrier, so it'll be interesting to see how Damien Lane rides it there. I'm not sure about you. I had a look at the field and probably thought that Monash Stakes winner in Wild Rain was probably the only real danger.
Then we've got the Atlantic Jewel Stakes, which got Sweet Cherry. Went around again Tuesday morning, bright and early.
Broke the clock again too. Works really quick times on the track, this horse, Sweet Cherry. Troy Corson's is really happy with it leading into Saturday. Whispering Brooks up the top of the weights. It's undefeated from WA. Of course, Northerly could come down here and win a Cox Plate with WA form. And Piccadilly's, it's one you've been waiting for, isn't it? Half to Fastnet Rock, if you don't mind.
That's right. I've been on the last 2 starts. However, it hasn't made the race being scratched. It is second emergency this week, but if it gets a run, I reckon it's going to be thereabouts.
Worked pretty sharp too. Another one who was pretty smart against the clock.
Then we've got our feature race, Benny, the Dardo. What a cracking field that it looks like it's assembled to be.
Yeah, Weary's going to have the strongest hand. He's got 4 runners in the race. He's actually got 20 runners for the day.
That poor old stall allocation boy who's putting them stalls together.
Yeah, I think he's sitting to my left-hand side, isn't he? But I think it's going to be a good race. My favourite horse, the United States, is in it first up. The Cleaners shooting for 3 in a row. And a couple of these horses, Excess Knowledge, Awesome Rock and Miss Rose Delago, we saw work here on Tuesday morning. If anyone wants to back them, I couldn't have talked you out of them.
Is the cleanest still the people's horse? Was Mahuda now the people's horse?
Yeah, it's going to be a fascinating race, and it's actually where I'm going to put all my chips in and say Tosin Stardom's probably my best bet of the day. Race 8, number 1. He's first up for the Darren Weir stable. He's a Japanese import, and I think he can be winning first up. And of course, if you win this race, you're straight into the Cox Plate, if you don't mind.
That is correct. But however, I'm going to get punters off to a good start early on the day. Race 3, number 12.
Well, they can put it into mine later on then.
Rocketeer. It's 50 carrying 55 kilos, claiming 1.5 with Mickey D on board.
Speaking of the clock, worked real sharp.
And when it won last start by 4 lengths at Wangaratta, no one got near it. And I reckon on Saturday, it's going to be too good for the field. You did mention last week that I was backing $1.90 shots. I reckon this will start at double figures, and punters are going to be filling up their pockets early in the day.
Fingers crossed we can get them off to a good start then. Good luck, guys.
For more information on the race day on Saturday, please head to thevalley.com.au or simply call 1300 The Valley. I'll see you at the Valley on Saturday.